Welcome to Every Way Woman. Different women, different opinions, always great conversation. We're starting with an open dialogue about the woman who is doing it all, the working woman. And Michelle, you are the epitome. I admire you so much. Beautiful baby. How do you do it all?
I don't. I just pretend to. No. No, you know, it's difficult. I have a 4-year-old at home, and I'm in my last trimester of pregnancy. And I was working 20 hours a week and then also running my own online business at home. As of now, I'm no longer working out of the home because it is really difficult to balance the two.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, I was reading an article recently, and this is very true. I mean, full-time daycare, they say, is pretty much equivalent to a college education, 1 year of a college education in cost. So for me personally, my family, where I have a 4-year-old, I have an infant on the way, it doesn't make sense to stick them both in. You know, you still have to pay for preschool, stick the other one in daycare. It makes more sense for me to be a work-at-home mom. So that's what works for me. How do you get the work
done? I can't imagine being at home and working and having to be a mom.
Well, you know, right now for me, I work at home and I do a lot of my work at night. Now, obviously, I have a baby on the way who's going to probably be screaming most of the night, so I'll have to change that. But my daughter does go to preschool 3 hours a day, and so, you know, I try to take advantage of that as well. But basically, just whatever spare time, naps, you know, whatever you take advantage of, it's what you put in your work.
It seems almost a luxury to be able to go somewhere else and actually concentrate and get your work done without any interruptions.
Yep.
So do you think it's almost a luxury to be able to go back to work as a mom because you're having to pay so much for childcare?
It is. It's very expensive. So,
has
you know, I give you a lot of credit. And certainly if you can work at home, it really makes all the difference for you, you know. And you're right, to work in shifts. Work at night, work during nap time. You know, those kinds of things really matter. And take care of yourself too.
Well,
you know, in between.
You're not a mom, but you work from home.
Yeah.
You're an entrepreneur of all sorts.
Oh,
Welcome to the show, by the way.
Thank
Your first
you.
time. We're so excited to have you.
Yeah, no, I'm very not structured and very unconventional, so I really enjoy creating my own businesses, and if I do have to work a job, using it to fund whatever I'm passionate for.
How do you create your own business? What do you mean by that?
Well, for instance, like one of my other passions is bartending. So just finding your passion, whatever that is, whatever creatively that you're into. I'm an actress, and I also have interest in bartending, and so just finding out different things as far as that I like, you know, as far as the business or whatever, making different avenues for that, like doing research, seeing what other businesses are doing, and just putting my own. Like when you're passionate about something, you just think it just comes to you.
Well, and
know?
I find it interesting too that so many women are working to fund their passion and even being able to.
Well, I think you have to really enjoy what you do. I mean, let's face it, you got to get up every day and go to work. You better really like what you do, because otherwise you're going to dread doing it.
Sehnita, do you like what you do?
Well, you know what? I love what I do. I'm a newscast or news director and anchor, so I love doing that. And I have the flexibility of going in one day, so I put my son in daycare one day, and then I can work from home the rest of the day. But you know, I know there's times when I feel like, well, you know, it would be nice to work at a company where, you know, there's a little bit more structure. But those women have a lot of challenges too. Of like, you know, if you have a really important meeting that you need to go to, but your kid comes home sick, what do you do then?
Right.
So it all has its challenges, and you know, this works for my family. And I don't know, maybe in a year from now I'll do something different, and I feel like I appreciate having the flexibility to change it up if I need to.
We'll be right back with more women doing it all and perfecting the art of it. Stay tuned.